Me and Vince we're gonna test out all the rest of the stream setups. So I know that everybody likes this stream setup, but this is one of like 5 in the house because we did a lot of shit tonight to set up the rest of the rooms and make them more efficient to where it's not making them more efficient. I told Vince to make sure that I can stream without him being here if I'm drunk, and that's now we're doing stuff to make sure that can happen. I helped. I know how to do this. Also, I used to be IT. My wife is IT. Vince is IT. We do a lot of we split a lot of the work. The whole setup and routing was me. Vince handled the intricacies of things, but I was like, hey, we need to run this. This needs to run off of this. This needs to do this. Boom, boom, boom. And then Vince was like, here's how I can do that without you having to pay me extra. Boom. All right, let's go see where Vince is. Oh my God.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sim room. So this is where we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 simulators. Well, we got 2 drift simulators, 2 circuit racing simulators, and 1 flight simulator down there at the end. This is the room next to the studio. Where's the boat simulator? I got an actual boat down there. But I mean, there's always work to do. There's always work to do that we can have going. It is 180 monitors. They are 180 monitors. These are all triples, so you don't really need. That's why we don't do VR, because you don't really need it because you're surrounded by monitors. This is still just in the basement. So
This is the drift.
boom, that's the drift scene. So when there's a set of Corsa going on, this is my setup with the clear acrylic steering wheel. All right, you guys ready to move to the next room? Let's go to the VR room. All right, so this is the VR room. The computer I play on is right here, but also there's Nappy Boy! So this is the whole VR room right here, just in case, I don't know if you can tell, like, where this is my computer right here. I pride myself on making all my rooms very different, so different, very differently. Many people keep telling me to do more things, more and more things. I can't fit more things in the house. That is the actual real big ass chain, and then the other one on the other side is the not real one. We got a lot going on in here. So this is the VR room. Now we call it the VR room because there's a lot of space down here. So you step down, and then there's this whole like kind of 16 by 16 space for VR, and then there's this when you step up right here, this is just the gaming area. That's just the gaming area. So you step down here, it's VR. We got sensors in the roof that can work for HTV Vive, the index, and things like that, or it could serve as markers and sensors for MetaQuest, or literally you can use any VR system in this room and still be fine. So that's why we call it the VR room. Yeah, my wife games with me all the time. We actually are gonna play Split Fiction, and we gotta finish It Takes Two. We gotta finish It Takes Two, and then we can play Split Fiction. My wife is getting so much better at games. She's been playing a lot of Switch, so now that Split Fiction is on Switch and PC, now I'm in heaven. I think it's crossplay. So, here's my wife, everybody.
Oh, hi.
All right, we going to the club. Vince! You hear me, motherfucker? So I have a total of 6 3D printers. 3 of them are in here, and 3 of them are in the VR room. So this is the workshop. It was just a utility room, but I'm like, why not put 3D printers in there and store all my filament and my Husky toolbox and shit like that. So this is the workshop. But again, we have the top-down view of the desk, to where when I work on 3D prints and I'm gluing shit and I'm dremeling shit, and these are my safety goggles. These are Oakley's, but I use my safety goggles and shit like that. So when I work on different things here, we got the top-down view of that. Boom, boom, boom. So this is the workshop, because also these 3D printers, the 3 that I have in here, also have laser cutters. So the lasers, they're gonna burn materials and all that stuff. So up here, so we also have the filters that go with the 3D printers up there. So now every time something gets burned in there, or there's a hazardous or a toxic material getting printed, it goes up into these things, and then it also ultimately goes up into this new filter that I got installed just for 3D printing in here. here. So even if the shit escapes out of the 3D printing realm, it still will get sucked up into that and nobody gets harmed outside of this room. All right, moving to the club. Here we go. So this is, wait, can they see me? This is the club. As you can see, I took a lot of inspiration from Tron. This is the nightclub in my house. This is Club Nappy Boy. Hold on, watch this. Hey! Fire. This is another one of my stream rooms. We do a lot of karaoke in here. This is also where I test out my dubstep tracks. Can you turn the camera towards the dubstep setup? This is behind the bar. So I got my 3000s back there. Look at that. There's Vince, everybody. Welcome, Vince, everybody. So there you go. So yeah, this is a lot. These lights I got from Temu. Y'all want to see the Temu lights? I got these lights from Temu just to see, because we didn't think these were gonna be good, and then these motherfuckers turned out to be very fucking actually goddamn pretty good. We got companion on these bitches. Now look at this. God damn. Look at these motherfucking lights. These bitches was $200 a piece. $200 a piece. Now this wasn't Temu. These motherfuckers have been 16, 17, probably $3,000 a piece. These bitches was $200 motherfucking dollars a piece. We even got some extra ones just in case they broke. But guess what? They haven't. Hit the lights one more time. Show the lights one more time. No, just show. These motherfuckers are quiet. These motherfuckers they ain't causing no fuss. They ain't doing nothing. Can we show the VIP, please? Now let me tell you something. The VIP is not tiger striped. We got some cleaning ladies that like to fuck with all the velvet and microfiber in my fucking house, and they make it look. I don't know why they do this. I have no idea why they do this. So we know that they did it, and I understand that. So this is the VIP. We usually have this roped off. We have two, count them, two LED stripper poles. The camera's in such a position that you can't. God damn it! You gotta close the door. You gotta close the door. Oh, that's the door, by the way. That's the door to get in the club. So. That's also the door to get in the club. Right outside of this club, it looks like a Victorian library. You go from a Victorian library and then you pull a book and it opens the door and then it turns into this shit. So we got two LED stripper poles. Let me tell you something. Do y'all understand that this is why? Just give me a frame a little bit. You understand this is why I don't care about most of the shit y'all say about me in this fucking chat, because I can just cut the internet off and come in here and drink and be fine. You understand what I be trying to tell y'all? Oh, D-Bang, you fell off. Oh man, that sucks that you think that. I'm just gonna go into this, this room and not think about that. Hit the strobe, there's a strobe button. Hit the strobe button, you gotta hold it though. Gang lead! The Temu lights go crazy. Sometimes when y'all think y'all are doing like a thing with me, first of all, I look at my wife and I'm just like, well, that by itself is just like, I'm doing great. And then I walk around my house and I'm like, this is. Keep in mind, everything I just showed y'all is just in my basement. This is still just the basement. There's 2 more floors. There's 2 more stories. This is literally just down the hallway from where we started at. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just saying, when you think that you're that kind of person from trying to tell me what you think of me, just think of what I come home to and what you go home to.